All right, let's have a look in here as well. A little bit of an update. This heat this time of year is absolute killer, I tell you, but there's some good things happening in here. We have started ringing a couple of our Pattaya birds. Our little mealy hen, she's gone back down in eggs. She's a beautiful little hen. It's going to be a hot one today. It's going to be probably like 40, 41 degrees, and I've got babies hatching, and like in this heat wave, we have been losing a couple of babies because they just struggle to hatch, which is very difficult. And I'm only breeding this time of year for Pattaya birds anyway, so normally I would definitely try and stop by now. But yeah, you're a good little hen, aren't you? She's a good mother. So we'll see how we go. I had one of her eggs that we lost. It was hatching a couple of days ago. Couldn't make it out it was about 42 or 43, I think, here, Celsius. So the birds really did struggle to hatch out. I've got these two together again, may or may not get around out of them. I'm planning on just keeping, at this point, this pair together, because this little hen here produced some really good babies. I don't seem to lose them for some reason. They're more of a distance pigeon. They probably perform better in the 400 to 700s. So I do like that. So definitely going to be focusing a lot more on her. They are similar related on the mother's side. So I'm hoping that's where those good genetics come from. So we're breeding a few of them. We'll still race them, but we'll just watch them a bit closer. You're going to go back in the race team, buddy. He was a good race couple last year. So let's just take this hen off. She's a bit crazy. Come on. So these ones are the ones we fostered, because this pair here, their eggs were not fertile. And this is the Mealy's first round of babies. I was planning on putting Pattaya rings on them, but I decided not to. A few things changed, and I wanted 10 rings. I got 8, but now I've only got 6 because I had to, well, I didn't have to, but one of my mates wanted to enter some birds, so I was kind enough to let him have 2. So at this point, we're just going to try and get 6. So yeah, that's fine. I'm going to try keep these guys, and we'll just fly them locally. At this point, we've got 2. We've got one that's hatched over there. One of the other babies died because he just couldn't get out of the egg in time. But it's looking good. We don't have any dark checkers out of this pairing, which was something I was hoping for. One thing I was hoping for, and we have got it, is a red checker, but like a dark red checker, like a dark check version of them. So that's going to be cool, because we actually haven't bred a red checker in so long, and we actually, it's at this point looking like, let's see if I can get a better hand on it with one hand. It's actually looking like a nice little dark checking. See how dark those little red flecks are coming out the end of the pins of the feathers, so that will be pretty interesting. But good pairing this. The mother's really well performed, and the father is probably even better performed actually. So we'll see how we go. These are a bit more of a speed distance pairing. Were for one lofts, but I might just keep them here and we'll fly them. I think they'll do quite well anyway. Whether or not we make the season with them, it just really depends. But there's 2 reds there, Mealy and a checker, so can't really complain about that, because we haven't bred a Mealy this year. Her eggs are going to hatch again soon. They can't be too far away. And it looks like Storm's actually sitting on eggs. Well, not on eggs, but she's very close. She does this to me though. I hope she's not doing this to me again. If she lays one egg, which she normally does these days, that will be fantastic, because the cock she's with he's very well bred. So that hopefully we'll see, we don't know. And we've got Rosetta. You'll notice I've put a lot of sticks in here. These are off gum trees, because I'm on a fair bit of property here. I just sort of go. We've actually got these cool little natural kind of pine trees. I think they call them she oak. I've been getting them too. I got a couple of those. Hey, I got a couple of those trees around. They're kind of like pine needles, but they just don't have that piney aroma to it, which I kind of wanted to offset that by putting some gum tree leaves in here as well, because they really got that eucalyptus smell. So I thought I will try. But she's done a good job, look at that. So try and, this loft's a little bit messy as it is, so I thought, what's an extra few little twigs going to hurt? So looks good. I'm happy with that. Oh, there's Stealth. She's actually floating on eggs too, because she's, for some reason, since she's come back from the one loft, I've not been able to get her to breed, or not breed, but lay like really good eggs. they've been all infertile, so, and they've been a bit funny to shell. I've tried everything, but she probably just needs time. She's a beautiful pigeon. She actually got a 7th in the final race in the one loft, so I was hoping to get a few babies out of her, but obviously not. But these ones can't be too far away from hatching. She's a bit crazy. Let's go across to this one. These ones I'm going to have to ring today. That'll be interesting. You see they're all on the leaves as well. It's not too bad. More leaves in here the better. I think I don't mind it. This one's got quite a few leaves in there too. This is a sister to Rosetta and Zeta. They're all sisters. So Zeta was the phenomenal pigeon that we had last year in One Loft Racing. I've not seen that kind of results before, and she was pretty good. So that's why I'm kind of leveraging a bit on these ones, pairing them into the Stealth's father. So Stealth was the one we just looked at. She was 7th place. So pairing them together, see how they go. We might send them to Pattaya. We haven't used them locally, so this year we've sort of kept them on myself. But we'll see how we go. I'm going to keep a few more of these in our team. I want to hopefully race them and get them growing out a bit. So yeah, that's about it for now. I've got 2 babies in the other section that have my Pattaya rings on it. And then we just got to ring the other 4, which at this point will go on these eggs out of these 2 lots. I haven't candled them yet because they're quite new, so maybe we'll candle them over the next week. Hopefully they're fertile. Hopefully the heat hasn't damaged them, but stay tuned and fingers crossed, because I'll tell you what, it's been actually really rough. This time of year I really hate it, and it has been a really tough season. We're getting absolute slaughtered by falcons. We're losing birds left, right and centre. We're having abnormal heat waves here, and it's just wreaking havoc on my eggs and my babies that are hatching for Pattaya. I put a lot of pairs down to try and be a contingency for this, but we're still copping it, so we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can make a Pattaya. Come on,